All right. So this week, we've been focusing on the sixth factor of awakening, concentration. Now, the beautiful thing about these factors is that they can be developed separately. And that's actually a good idea. For each of us, some factors will be harder to access than others. And each one has its own feel and can be entrained with various practices. For many folks, concentration is hard, if for no other reason than our early conditioning, which suggests that a pushy, tight, furrowed brow, hyper-focused kind of attention will get us through school, through life, and through all the hard stuff. We modern folk are really quite accustomed to relating that way. But this is not what we recommend, nor what the Buddha recommended. No, something quite the opposite. Concentration in mindfulness practice gets the heart involved so that attention naturally wants to stick around. It's the heart's warmth and sense of connection that invites it to calmly abide. Now listen to that phrase, calmly abide. There are no rough edges there. The sound of the words even conveys a sense of ease or flow. This is the kind of concentration we're going for, calm abiding. But most of us need practice with getting the heart involved. We don't tend to engage our heart in our everyday life, so we actually need to kindle it, just like we would kindle a fire. This, not surprisingly, is the hardest part of the practice, I think, kindling the heart. And Bill and I can attest to this ourselves. We're better or perhaps more comfortable at dryly paying attention. Yep, I got it. I see my hand. It's right here. I can track it. Yep. But at some point, if I keep doing this, the mind is just going to wander away because there's really no juice. There's just willpower holding the attention there. So the heart's not involved. But what is it like when we soften the gaze and we look with kind eyes and we look at this hand as if a kind elder were to look at it? Wouldn't it be like, oh yeah, I got this now. I sense this, right? It'd be more like, look what's happening here. These eyes look with care and with fascination, with wonder and curiosity. This is the secret ingredient to concentration. This is what helps keep attention steadied on an object for long periods of time. It's the warmth of the heart. The more we practice this attitude of interest and couple it with attention, the more caring attention arises. And the steadier that caring attention will become. And this, my friends, is what we're in training with concentration. Steady, caring attention that can keep track of what is happening. So today I'd like to offer a twofer, a 2-in-1 concentration practice. It gives us practice getting the heart involved and with moving attention around the body. Now, I know the body is not everyone's favorite object of practice, but it's essential to the practice of mindfulness and a good domain to practice in, especially when the mind is busy or distracted. Here are 3 reasons. The first, the body doesn't talk back, right? Thank goodness. Thank goodness we have a place to rest from all the chatter of our mind. Okay? 2, it's a large piece of land, a large piece of real estate that gives the mind plenty of options to look at. 3, mindfulness practice is a felt experience practice. It's not a head practice. It's a body practice. The body is where we feel. It tells us, it shows us where we feel and how we feel. We know suffering and stress by how they feel. We don't have to think something through to discern stress. It shows up in the body. And if we get better at feeling both its discomfort and its ease, well, then we can get better at discerning how to relate to it so as not to cause more stress. But we need to practice simply being in these bodies, because most of the time, most of us were educated out of our bodies a long time ago. Mindfulness practice isn't asking us to analyze or understand simply by thinking things through. That's our usual way. It's asking us to see for ourselves and feel for ourselves. Ehipassiko. So today I'd like to play with something called Kanika Samadhi, or momentary concentration. This is a tracking practice. And what we'll do today is bring attention down out of the very busy mind and into the body, and momentarily alight, carrying attention on different parts of the body. This is the kind of practice that I cut my mindfulness teeth on, because in the beginning, I had a hard time following my breath. My mind was busy and the breath was too ephemeral. I needed a better object, a firmer object to attend to. And since the body was most of the time in pain, my attention frequently went there. So I decided to practice keeping attention in the body, deliberately moving the attention around from place to place, like say the left knee, the right foot, the abdomen, the face, an inhalation, an exhalation, or feeling a pocket of tension release and a deeper exhalation, but with kind eyes. See, that was the added ingredient. And that took time for me to realize the importance of that. Not just looking dryly at, there's the knee, there's the foot, da, 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 da. No, it was like, oh, breathe and notice the foot, breathe and notice the knee. This was new, this kind of tracking sensation with kinder eyes, with caring attention. And it helped to kind of soften that attitude of just paying attention and perhaps getting irritated because the pain was there, or criticizing the body. It's just about tracking, but gently. In this way, we keep attention out of the thinking mind and we give it something less stressful to attend to. We follow along, tracking the different areas of the body with the caring eyes of attention. No analyzing, no staying with sensations, no evaluating the feelings, just staying in the body and tracking the different parts with kind eyes. Now, Kanika Samadhi is great for the busy mind, and it's versatile because we can be very creative with the objects that we choose. We can decide to choose, I'm going to choose 3 objects today. I'm going to choose sound, I'm going to choose the breath, and I'm going to choose the knee, right? We boom, boom, boom. And those are the 3 objects. Or we can just gently play with where we place the attention. And today I'm going to walk you through the whole of the body, and we're going to just lovingly breathe into each part of the body and wish it well. Tracking is a mindfulness skill, and it teaches the heart mind to stay attentive and interested. We give the busy mind the wide pasture of the body as an object of attention. Now the mind has room to roam around and to play while it brings forth this attitude of care and interest. The second benefit of this practice is that it wakes the body up, and in so doing, it feels more. And we grow more sensitive. We need the body to practice. We need the body to be united with the heart-mind to develop concentration and mindfulness. So let's put our explorer hat on and let's practice concentration in the wilds of the body. All right, we can do this. It's for our welfare and for the welfare of everyone we encounter. All right, so if you will, thank you very much for your kind attention. And please turn your attention to the body and let's open it up. Let's make some room. How does it feel right now? What does it need to open up and feel more comfortable? So in particular, I want you to give attention to helping the body to feel really comfortable in a still posture. It's especially important when we're trying to really bring the heart around, is that we support the body, the physical body, to feel comfortable. So here again in this meditation, we're going to gently bring metta, or loving, kind gaze, kind eyes to each part of the body. The power here is that we can direct attention anywhere. So settle into a comfortable position. Maybe gently close the eyes, let go of the outside world, and with the next inhalation, bring the attention into the interior and open it up. Let the breath find a comfortable rhythm. Now let's add a few drops of gratitude into the atmosphere. Gratitude just for being alive, for the breath actually that keeps us alive. Maybe even a little thank you to the breath for keeping us alive all these years, and saying that phrase kindly to yourself. And right here, I'd like you to listen to how I offer the phrases to you, or offer these words to you, and to do your best to try to offer kindly in a tone of voice that feels lovingly, and soften your gaze as you begin to look at different parts. So right now, just gently notice if there's any busyness in the mind, and let that fall into the background of attention. And you're going to do your best to squarely keep attention in the body. Now, if you will, with eyes closed, just bring attention gently to the whole of the head and breathe. Try to soften around the holding of the awareness and receive these words. May my head, my scalp, my face, my eyes be as comfortable as possible. Breathe with those words and see if you can repeat them to yourself. Now, with the next exhalation, gently move attention down to the neck and breathe there. May my neck, my throat, the inside and the outside be as comfortable as possible. Whisper that in your mind kindly and breathe. On the next exhalation, allow the attention to move down into the shoulders and breathe there. May my shoulders be as comfortable as possible. Whisper that in your ear and breathe. With the next exhalation, draw the attention down the arms and breathe. May my arms, the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms and wrists, may they be as relaxed as possible. Breathing, whisper those words into your ear. Now move the attention down into the hands. Feel the palms of the hands, the fingers, the back of the hands, and breathe. May these hands be as relaxed and comfortable as possible. Whisper that and breathe. Now gently, if you will, place your attention to the back of the body, the upper back, the middle back, and the lower back. And breathe, sensing the whole of the back. May this back, the whole of the spine, be as healthy and as strong as possible. Repeat that kindly to yourself and breathe, feeling the whole of the back lovingly. Now gently slide attention over to the side body and breathe, sensing both sides. May the sides of this body be as comfortable as possible. Repeat that kindly to the self and breathe. Now slide the attention around to the chest and breathe, sensing chest. May my chest be as open and as relaxed as possible. Lovingly say that inside and breathe. On the next exhalation, slide the attention down to the belly and breathe. May my belly and all of the organs inside be as relaxed and at ease as possible. Breathing with those words and the sense of the belly. Moving attention down to the sits bones, feeling them, and breathe. May my buttocks and my sits bones and my pelvic floor be as relaxed and comfortable as is possible. Lovingly hold the base of the body and mind and breathe. Widening attention to the hips, sensing them, and breathe. May my hips be as comfortable as possible. And moving down further to the legs, sensing legs and breathing. May my legs be as relaxed as possible. Kindly offer these words to the legs. And moving the attention down to the feet. Sense the feet and breathe. May the whole of my feet, the soles, the heels, the arches, the toes, the tops of the feet, may they be as relaxed and comfortable as possible. Kindly offer them that wish. So let's keep this gentle, loving breath in mind as we gently walk the attention back up through the feet, up through the legs, the lower leg, the knees, the thighs, through the hips, the belly, the back, chest, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the neck, and the head. Hold the whole of the body in awareness and breathe. May the whole of this body be as healthy and as comfortable as it can be. May the whole of this body be as healthy and as comfortable as it can be. Let this wish suffuse the whole of the interior. See if you can keep this feeling going for the next few minutes. And for the last few minutes of the meditation, settle back a little bit more and let the whole of the organism sense the field of goodwill created by all of us sitting here practicing in this way. Just rest there. Thank you, everyone. Let me stop the recording.